some nice moves in. Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. d5 establishes a presence in the center, controls the e4 square, and opens up the light-squared bishop. The queen's gambit offers up a wing pawn to attack the center and distract black from the e4 square. e6 declines the queen's gambit by defending the central d5 pawn with the e-pawn. Knight c3 puts more pressure on the d5 square and helps control the e4 square. a6 defends the b5 square. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. White develops the bishop and attacks the center. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This offers an equal trade of pieces. The opening development is progressing well. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. A solid choice. White develops the knight and attacks the center. Black's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This move puts the queen on a safer square. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. This threatens to kick a knight. This prevents the opponent from being able to kick a knight. White keeps the momentum, moving the pawns forward. This creates space for the king to move in case it is attacked. This is a fair move. One more piece joins the action. This protects the attacked pawn, This is the strongest option. This kicks a bishop. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. That's fine. This is not the right idea. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This attacks white's pawn chain. Very precise. Recaptures. Right on target. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This is the strongest option. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. Very precise. The pawns are advancing, aiming straight for the king. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is an equal trade. This threatens to win material through a tactic. This misses an opportunity to move a knight to safety. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a queen. Takes back. Right on target. This is the only good move. This removes a pawn that put the king in check. This is the only move that works. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This evades the check from the queen. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. With the rook now developed as well, white has all pieces ready for action. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This prevents the opponent from being able to eventually win a pawn. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is a nice tactic found in time trouble, winning a knight. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. White finds a nice tactic with just seconds to spare, winning a knight. This overlooks an opportunity to double rooks on a single file. White will be winning material with that fork. This removes a knight that put the king in check. That was a free rook. This is a fair move. That's fine. This move puts the knight on a safer square. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is the strongest option. This puts the rook behind the other player's passed pawn. Very precise. This misses an opportunity to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. White was better off, but now their position is winning. This defends a pawn, but puts the rook in a passive position. A better choice is often to activate pieces in the endgame, even at the cost of a pawn. Black was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. This overlooks an opportunity to move a piece to safety. This steps away from the checking rook. This allows the opponent to eventually win a pawn. Black finds a nice tactic with just seconds to spare, winning a pawn. Takes back. Recaptures. Right on target. One of the best moves. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This attacks White's pawn chain. This is the strongest option. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This threatens to tactically win a knight. This defends the attacked pawn. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Very precise. Right on target. A very strong play. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. This is the strongest option.